Shalom. First, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles, great millstone. Likewise, brothers, putting on this truth. 50 fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters. Tuning in, Shalom. Today's lesson's title, Abandoned. The dogs that licked our wounds will suffer. And the dogs that we're talking about are the benefactors of our slavery and judgments, and also being able to thrive under the rulership of Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. So let's go back and get a background in this on how these dogs benefited from us, and what took place. Okay, this is the book of Luke 16 and starting verse 19. It reads, "There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day," which is talking about the so-called white man, Esau the Edomite. "And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores," which is talking about us, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, "and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked our sore." So you look around, and what you have seen, for those of you who are old enough, is for the last 40, 50 years, these other tribes that have come to Great Babylon, America, after the so-called, freedom of the slaves here, they have thrived. In the meantime, unless Jake's bent over and get it up his ass, or Eve, betray, the tribe, through helping Esau overthrow the man, these tribe people have not done very well at all here in Great Babylon, America, but these other tribes are. Okay, so, but what you're seeing right now is that this thriving of these dogs, is not going the way that they thought it would go on, which is forever. Let's go into the book of Job 20 and start verse 4, because us in this ministry, we understand that Esau's time to, live sumptuously and deliciously is only but a short time. This is Job 20 and start verse 4. It reads, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment." So seems like a long time. They're always on top. Okay, and when you look around your neighborhoods or any other neighborhoods where Jakes are living, what do you see? The 7-Elevens, a laundromat. You see these other tribes. Your Elamites, your Ishmaelites, your Moabites. Okay, your other tribes. Your Hamites. They're thriving. They have their own shops, their own little towns, their own little culture going, and here we are, a couple of centuries later, still at the bottom. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the cloud, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? So you see the pride. You have experienced the pride. You see the Karens. Okay, you seeing Bob. How they look at you. We've gone through many incarnation of being shamed. Okay, by Esau. Okay, you see how Esau treat us. But these dogs, these other dog tribes, which they have the same pride too, because imagine, you just come over here, get loans to have a business, get a job, and you're looking at these people and going, what the hell is wrong with them? I've had that question asked. What's wrong with these African Americans? Why aren't they making it? They don't understand the curses, but we do. Okay, let's go into the book of Jeremiah 50 and verse 31. It reads, "Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord power of hosts, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee." So the time of visitation is here. What do we see going on right now? We see jobs, layoffs. You have the HB1 visa crisis that's going on right now. Okay, which they're looking at these, Elamites, which are the Indians, the so-called Indians, East Indians, as useless now. They have AI technology. So you said the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has set up everything. Okay, these people. There was a time when you hear this often, that they would refer to us as low intelligence. They would always have these, statistics on how low intelligent the so-called black man is, when in fact we are gods. Okay, we are super intelligent. We created all these people. They just don't know it. Okay, and they often associate us as just being dumb. So they henceforth they go and they bring these Elamites over, these Ishmaelites over, these Moabites over, these Ammonites over, and they're the ones that you see in these organizations, making high six figures and driving the nice cars, living it up. But what you're seeing happening right now, and we're going to see this more and more in 2025 and moving forward, is that they no longer need them. And that's why you have this HB1 crisis that's going on right now, where they're not going to be sponsoring them to come over here anymore, because AI is right now going to be the intelligence that's going to bring in or usher in, as these elites are thinking, the new world order. They no longer want to have it driven by fingers and thoughts and, vacation time and 8-hour day mentality and stuff like that. Okay. So the Lord Yahweh Shai has everything set in which these dogs are going to be abandoned, which they are starting to be abandoned right now. And just like us, they'll be looking for crumbs, and they'll be begging, and they'll be in strife and in great tribulation here. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 19, starting verse 14, because what's next? Here's what's next for you dogs. It reads, the Lord Yahweh Shai had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt, which is placed known spiritual Sodom Egypt, to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. So decisions are not made, analytically, it's made emotionally, it's how they feel. Okay, it's made with malice and hatred towards the children of Israel. Okay, and so these other tribes, these dogs, they don't realize that. Because see, when you look at the behavior of a dog doesn't really care where it gets its meal from. It's just look at whoever has the meal in their hand to give them that treat. Okay, so they just wag their tails and do whatever the dog whisperer says, which is Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. See, Jakes, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, yeah, Jakes do have a job, but in reality, come on, let's be realistic here. All right, the people who really are going to feel the impact of these layoffs are going to be these dogs. They really are, because Jake, for one, make up the majority of the unemployed here in Great Babylon, America. So it should be something that our people should be used to, being at the bottom and having actually very little. It says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they should be afraid and fear of, because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, which he shake it over it. So the Lord is going to be bringing everything down. Okay, bringing everything down, because these are the dogs that are here. They're not going to live in that comfort of peace anymore. They're not going to be able to drive their cars and not get pulled over and get dragged out. They're going to be incarcerated just like us. Okay, they're going to voice their displeasure, okay, of things that's going on here in Great Babylon, America. But unlike Jakes, who used to marching, getting beat down, sprayed with hose, and actually bitten with real dogs, these people are not used to that. So the minute they step up, Esau is going to humble their ass very, very quickly. Which, when I say Esau, I'm talking about the Lord Yahweh Shai, who's going to be using Esau. So what's next? Take a look at this. You people can expect this. This is what you other tribes out there can expect. You so-called East Indians, you so-called Middle Eastern, you so-called Chinese, you so-called Japanese, you so-called Africans, and whatever other tribes you are from, what you've enjoyed here. This is what's going to come in next for you. You are going to be coming out here, and you are going to have to deal with the people that are already out here, because this is the next iteration of the rulership of the so-called white man. Okay, he never gave a crap about anybody to begin with. All right, this is Deuteronomy 30:7. The Lord Yahweh Shai is going to ensure that you all actually suffer while he elevate, okay, and uplift his chosen people. Okay, and y'all are going to be witness to it. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Shai, thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Y'all have persecuted us and y'all hated us. Okay, I can go into an example, but it would make the video too long. But any of you Jakes have gone to these stores or gone into the 7-Elevens or going into the restaurants or stuff like that, you don't be surprised if your food has been spat into. You've seen the looks, okay? You've seen the looks that we get. But the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is going to put all of the curses in Deuteronomy 28 on these people, okay? Esau's getting it too, but these dogs, see, like they say every dog has their day. Well, every dog will have their day, okay? Let's go into the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 17, because what these dogs don't understand is this. Esau really is actually the cause of their problems, okay? Take a look at it. They were listening to the whisper and all the, you know how it is, huh? I'm going to give this to you and give that to you, Okay, this Ecclesiastes 12, Psalm verse 16 says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee in a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. This talking about us, okay, and this is that wisdom that we bring out there to the sheeps that are listening. We ourselves are listening to this because we understand who the enemy is, which is Esau, the so-called white man. The Edomite, the so-called white man. But these other tribes, they still kind of like, maybe there is hope. Maybe with Trump. Okay? It said, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and thou should, though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. So you're getting laid off, or you don't see the fact that you're not his pet anymore. He don't care about you anymore. He knows he has but a short time. He's a hireling. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 24 and starting with verse 8, because again, as I said, this is what's going to happen next. We've been in this situation for as long as we can remember, okay? At various different degrees, brothers have experienced the tribulations and stuff, and we have those tribulations right now as we speak. But these dogs, you're about to join, Jakes and all these miseries, okay? This is Isaiah 24, Psalm verse 8, it reads, the mirth of the tabret ceases, the noise of them that rejoices ended, the joy of the harp ceases. So, that happy feeling, singing joy and mirth and looking forward for 5 more years and all that stuff, you can say it, but deep down you really know that really there's nothing left, okay? It's just a matter of time. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink should be bitter to them that drink it. You're going to understand, like, wait a minute. Boy, it's really true, okay? The preppers, you got the prophets out there talking about the downfall of this place, and that right now is the noise that you're hearing right now, the downfall of an empire, okay? And here you are in it, and you at some point in time, you're going to have to come to terms with it, because it's going to become a reality. It says, the city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's crying for wine in the streets, all joy is dark, and the mirth of the land is gone. It is gone. I mean, right now, as we speak right now, those houses are burned down in California. You are bad weather all across this country right now. That's bringing death, destruction, and just more misery. And you dogs, as we say, the dogs that licked our wounds, you are the tribes, you are about to suffer because you are abandoned, okay, neglected. Let's close with the book of Psalms 34. In verse 18 it says, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, is nigh unto them that are of broken heart, which is us, and saveth such as be of contrite spirit, which is us, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay, the 1/3 elect of Yasharallah. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Shemashah delivered him out of them all. So we are afflicted. We were in the world, okay, we were in darkness, and here we are in the light, but we still have memory of the world that we were in. Like, wow, look at how I was being treated, and I didn't understand why I was being treated like that, and things was. You're angry because you've always been at the bottom, getting unfairly treated. But look around, the dogs are now having their bad day now, and it's going to get worse. He said, he keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. And these people hate us. Oh, they hate us. I mean, think about it, man. We're standing up there, we're telling them they're going into slavery at some point. They're going to stop smiling, they're going to stop looking down at us. Why? Because they're going to become like us. Their hair is going to stink, they're going to be homeless, they're going to be joining the masses out there. This is their future. This is what's next, and it's sooner than they think. Okay, it's much sooner than they think. The Lord Yahweh Shemashah redeemed the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. So while everybody's going to be suffering and wondering, gee, when is the dog whisperer? Okay, when is our king, our master, Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, is going to fix things? We are looking and going, wow, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is taking vengeance on his righteous, on his servants. Okay, taking righteous for his servants, for his righteous, for his people. And we're going to be very, very, very happy. We're going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Lord willing, you are edified. Again, the dogs that licked our wounds will suffer. Shalom.